Hey, give yourselves a hand for being here. Throughout this graduation ceremony, there's going to be so much awesome celebration of the amazing new black belts that have moved into that level, and of all of you taking your next step towards your black belt day. But I don't want to talk a lot at the beginning. What I want to do is call one of my new black belt leaders. He promoted to second degree black belt leader this weekend, and Senpai Enzo is going to lead you with the opening student creed.
And avoid anything.
All right, clap it up. Now, good job, Senpai Enzo. Thank you. Now, all of you just face this direction. Come post, please, Sensei Ali and Sensei Aiden. By the way, Sensei Ali, who will be performing the national anthem, and Sensei Aiden, who will be the flag bearer for this event, both got promoted to third degree senior black belt this weekend. So if everybody else in the room would also rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good job. Good job. Thank you. All right, I got a challenge for you students, and here's the challenge because your belts and your swords are right where they should be. And that's exactly where you're coming back to in a second. But I decided that I want you right here where I can see you when I give my comments. So what I would like is everybody to pretend like story time at the school, right? Story time, lesson of the week, come walk it up right in front of the stage, okay? Come on, go. And you'll all be facing this way because I'm talking to you. Now, before I do, though, yeah, everybody just, best you can, have a seat. And before I get started with my comments, though, first of all, I'm so proud to look at all of you. This is a really good graduating class, and you all made it, like, to understand what an important step in your journey that is. Because every single graduation, not everybody shows up. But all of you did. And it's just like showing up to your classes, and it's just like showing up, like every part of the process serves a specific purpose. And one of the ones here, honestly, is to fuel you. And by the way, it's funny. I do kind of like some of those other leaders up there right now that are like, I tell everybody the plan and then I change it at the last second, and they're all back there screaming. But I wanted you close to me. Because I got to tell you, this thing is here to fuel you in more ways than one. The one way is because you're celebrating your success every time. And hopefully you're recognizing that you're taking one more step towards your goal of becoming a confident, competent black belt leader. But the second is, like, today, we even have some of the people that have already walked that walk here. And all I did was ask them too. I said, hey, any black belts, black belt leaders that can come represent and be a part of this graduation, even though it's not yours, because we do those now at the black belt test, like we promote them right after. But I said, but if you could come out just so they can see you and feel you and be part of it with you. And all of these awesome black belts in the back showed up for it. Give them a big hand. And back there, if you look at all those black belt leaders back there, we have Shihan Winston, who became a 4th degree master instructor. And I already said we got Sensei Ali and Sensei Aiden, who are 3rd degree senior black belts. Give them a hand. And then Sensei Joaquin, are any of your fellow black belt leaders that just got promoted out here, or is it just you? Oh, there they are. Yeah. How could I almost forget? Sensei Tony, Senpai Enzo, and Sensei Joaquin, who have all just become black belt leaders as well. And Enzo got to do your creed, and Sensei Joaquin, he's already been helping you in classes, and I'm sure he's led you out here today. And you're going to get to hear from Sensei Tony today too, who gave an amazing speech at the Black Belt Weekend, the retreat, and I know he's going to be awesome for you here too. But then look at and we got some brand new certified black belts. We got the Pastor brothers, clap it up. And then the other cool thing is that all the other black belts that are out there are here just for you. They didn't promote this weekend or anything, but they're in our black belt cadre, and they showed up to be here for you. And it's the thing. It's what I'm about to talk about. It's what gave me the thought that I wanted you to be up here, and I wanted to recognize them. By the way, I would be remiss not to also recognize the behind-the-scenes people. First of all, God, because none of this would be possible without him. Certainly, everything he did in my life to get us here, and allowing me to lead this far, and equipping me to lead to the next level, but also equipping all these amazing leaders to lead to the next level. And second of all, my wife Barbara's here somewhere, and she's been leading with me for almost 20 years now, and so she's an amazing part of the story too. Now, when I was thinking about what I wanted to talk to you about today, I thought about how this isn't just about your next promotion. And it's not just about even the black belts. It's not even just about becoming a 1st degree black belt or a 2nd degree black belt, because those things are really just representative of something far greater. In fact, this thing is so great that you could go back hundreds and hundreds of years and this story was already being told. And into the modern movies and things that you love, the story is being told. And it's called the hero's journey, the epic hero's journey. It's the storyline of every great story. And today I want to walk you through a few of the phases of the hero's journey and make you realize how you're on the hero's journey. See, every hero's journey begins with a call to adventure. And, for Luke Skywalker, that was when Princess Leia called out. And Frodo, it was the ring. And for Daniel-san, it was Mr. Miyagi. And for all of our students, it was the day that they found our school, that they found KMMA, or their parents found KMMA. They walked in the doors and decided to accept this challenge and this journey. Somebody tied a white belt on your waist and said, a black belt is a white belt that never quit. And you began your epic hero's journey. But then, along the way, there was the early trials. Because, of course, every adventure begins with small tests. And at first, the challenge is just showing up, making your 2 classes a week. Even that's a new habit. It's how to tie your belt correctly. It's there's all these little challenges, and then in the basic class you go through some more little challenges that allow you to step into the next thing. Some of probably the most important of the challenges that you face early on, and maybe you guys can remember. It's been a while for all of you, not as long as for all of them. So this would be a great walk down memory lane. It's learning to focus when the world outside is filled with distractions. Learning to demonstrate respect for yourself and others when we live in a world of disrespect. Learning to wield the superpower of discipline when most do not. Those were the early trials, like when you started in the basic training course. And for anybody who's following along that follows the hero's journey, they know that next is that the leader finds mentors and allies. No hero ever succeeds alone. Along the way, the student meets guides, mentors who have walked the path before. At KMMA, those mentors are our sensei, instructors, and leaders. And they also find allies, fellow students who sweat beside them, encourage them, sometimes frustrate them, but always grow with them. Together, they learn the black belt superpowers. Focus. You guys say it with me. Respect. With me. Discipline. Confidence. Gratitude. And vision. These become the tools that the hero carries into every battle for the rest of their lives. And then every hero must face the harder trials, the ordeals that test not only skill but spirit. For our students, this is when the techniques get harder. Some of you have recognized this as you're getting closer to black belt. The techniques get harder, the combinations get longer, the physical challenges get more challenging. And then that doubt creeps in sometimes. Am I good enough? Can I do this? Maybe I should quit. These are the same voices that every hero hears before their darkest moments. But the students who endure discover something powerful, that the real enemy was never the opponent in front of them. The real enemy is the fear, the doubt, the excuses. And that conquering that enemy is the greatest victory of all. And then there's the reward. In mythology, the hero receives the treasure, the sword, or the secret knowledge. For our students, it's what? It's the black belt. But make no mistake, the belt itself is not the treasure. The treasure is who they've become on the journey. They no longer are who they were when they started. They've been transformed into black belt leaders. Leaders who are confident, competent, and prepared to survive and thrive in any situation. But the hero's journey never ends with the reward. The true hero must return home, bringing the gift of their transformation back to the tribe. And that's what happens after black belt, when the master quest begins. From second degree through master rank, the black belt leader becomes the mentor. They step into the role of sensei, guide, teacher. They share what they've learned with the next generation, and they become Shihan. This is the highest calling, not just to achieve for oneself, but to return and to empower others, to lift others up, to grow the tribe. That is the master quest. And so the cycle continues. Each new black belt is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of another one. Because now they become part of something bigger than themselves. They become not just the hero of their own story, but a leader in the ongoing story of KMMA. A story of competent black belt leaders who prepare to live, empower to lead, and return with the gift to build others up. So today, as we celebrate these graduates, let us remember, every white belt is at the start of their hero's journey. Every black belt is a victory, and every master is a gift giver to the tribe. To our new graduates, this is your story. If you didn't catch it, I was alluding that wherever you are in the process, you're a graduate today. And wherever you are in the process, this is your story. We're honored to share it with you. Congratulations, black belt leaders, senior black belts and masters, and all of you taking your next step on your epic hero's journey today. Your journey continues. Give yourself and them and everybody give each other a hand. That's it? All right, you may go find your spot again. You won't be there long because Chihan and his